Good, happy Friday evening, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to Entertainment News with Riley King. Let's begin. First up, Khloe Kardashian is totally clueless about her first prom. Let's take a listen to that video from Entertainment Tonight.
I mean, I have no idea what happens at prom, but do I get a limo?
You have to have a limo.
Right?
It's prom. You have a limo.
People literally go in helicopters.
How old
these
is
days.
he?
Ah, prom. Memories, am I right?
I'm too grown for that.
Khloe Kardashian sat out the high school tradition when she was a kid.
I've never been to prom before, but I have always wondered what prom is like.
And now she's getting to experience the rite of passage for the first time with the whole world watching.
Isn't that crazy?
And she's so confused.
How old is he?
I don't know.
Let's rewind. In a sneak peek at the upcoming episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Khloe reveals that a Kardashian mega fan invited her to his dance.
I've developed a relationship with Narbe, and Narbe has been a Kardashian supporter forever and ever. He's Armenian, so we share that connection. One day, I think he DM'd me and asked if I would go to prom with him, and I felt, it was a really special request, and I've never been to prom, so I felt really lucky that I was invited.
I think that the most important thing that a mom can ask for is just to raise kids who are good people and have good hearts and know what it's like to do for someone else and give back.
Naturally, Kris Jenner chimed in with some unsolicited advice for her daughter.
Can you get champagne?
No, prom is in high school, Mom.
Oh.
High school's under 21. You're like
Okay,
18.
well, you're 34.
Stop rubbing it in. Are you saying I can't go to prom?
No, you can go to prom, but you can drink.
That's ridiculous.
In June, Khloe documented her first prom experience on Twitter, posting these shots and writing, quote, "My very first prom, and I went with the best date ever. We had so much fun."
So he should buy you a corsage.
I think we got these.
And then
I
you
ordered
need to
these,
get
or I
him
approved.
a boutonniere.
Okay, got it.
Narbe, who runs Kardashian fan accounts on Twitter and Instagram, also shared pics of himself and Khloe in their matching black attire, alongside the caption, "I'm feeling over the moon." As for that photobomb prop reading "open bar," Narbe explained the sign is a joke. It's a high school prom. There would never be an open bar.
You get champagne?
No, prom is in high school, Mom.
Oh.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott not back together despite reuniting for Halloween. Let's take a look at that video from Entertainment Tonight.
Whoa.
Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott reunite for Stormi's second Halloween.
I'm just scared away from my baby like that. Come on, Stormy.
The 28-year-old rapper and the 22-year-old reality star spent the spooky holiday together by enjoying a night of trick-or-treating with their daughter. But a source tells ET the pair is not back together. Quote, "Kylie and Travis are in a really good place and are slowly hanging out with one another more and more. They aren't back together, but neither are seeing anyone else."
It's fun.
Kylie's over-the-top Halloween bash at her home in Calabasas was all for Stormi, and according to our source, it was a family affair, including a pumpkin patch, candy stations, dessert table, a craft station for the kids, and more.
This really is all for Stormy because I have like 12 people coming.
Mom Kris Jenner and boyfriend Corey Gamble were in attendance, as well as Khloe and her daughter True, who adorably dressed as Cruella de Vil and a Dalmatian.
Khloe?
After trick-or-treating with little Stormy, Kylie hit the town with her friends as a fairy finishing out the holiday in yet another sexy look at rumored new flame Drake's Big Bash.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. The Hocus Pocus sequel exclusive. Let's take a listen to that video from Entertainment Tonight.
We Want to Fly Again? Bette Midler teasing a possible Sanderson sister reunion while at her annual Halloween event in New York City. The actress also dished on whether she'd be interested in playing Winnie again in the Hocus Pocus sequel coming to Disney+.
I hope their Disney Plus is a big success, and I hope we get to do it because she is, of course, one of my favorite characters. I mean, she's in the zeitgeist. I have met people I met like grown-up people, like 40-year-olds. 50-year-olds who say, "Oh, I remember that, you Hocus Pocus, I was brought up on it, it's so mortifying."
She also says her witching on-screen sisters, Sarah Jessica Parker and Kathy Najimy, have just as much love for the Halloween classic as she does.
We actually talk about it whenever we see each other. We laugh. We say, "Oh, wouldn't it be great if?" Because all of us had pretty much the same experience on it. We all said how much fun the flying was.
While speaking to E.T. at Halloween, Kathy shared that if asked to appear, she may have a plotline in mind.
I think it'd be so great to do a cameo. Find the three witches. I think that'd be really fun.
Aside from her possible return to Hocus Pocus, Bette has been busy focusing on her work with the New York Restoration Project to help restore parks in the city.
We have made we've made landscape architects, we've made urban planners, these are jobs, these are real jobs. And it's a good thing. One of the best things we did was raise awareness for people in the city that they were entitled to have their green spaces clean so that they could use them and enjoy them.
So it seems like she may have her hands full, but fingers crossed.
We're going to see what happens.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. We'll have to see what happens. But that would be cool. A Hocus Pocus sequel. That would be very awesome. And now let's take a look at what movies came out in the theaters today. And here's a look at some new movies that came out in theaters today. That opened in the theaters today. The Terminator. Harriet. The Arctic Dogs, Motherless, Brooklyn, The Irishman, and Adopt a Highway. Those are the movies that came out in theaters today. And now let's take a look at those celebrity birthdays for today. And here's a look at those celebrity birthdays for today. And happy birthday to all of those celebrities. We hope they all had a wonderful birthday. And that is it for this Friday evening edition of Entertainment News with Riley King. Have a wonderful rest of your Friday evening. I'll see you back here tomorrow night for another edition of Entertainment News with Riley King. Good night and bye, everyone.